Chance tune on in, man, before we start building on the subject matter for the day, man. Hopefully everybody is having a powerful Tuesday thus far, man. We got some motivation. Got some inspiration. Some things to get off the chest today. Got to motivate the people, man. So hopefully y'all having a powerful Tuesday, and I just want to make it a little bit more powerful with some of this information that I'm going to present to you. So I'm live from the gym, man. Just got a workout in. Now I'm on chill mode before my next client, man. I got some words of inspiration. Just some little inspiration to drop on y'all. Some little jewels that I've gathered just by pondering, just by thinking, man. So again, give everybody a chance to tap in before we start building, before we start diving into the inspiration and the motivation for the day. Hopefully everybody is cooling out here, man. John, peace. What's going on with you? Thunder Scorpion, my brother. Appreciate that donation. How everybody holding up? Everybody holding up. We gonna chop it up, man, on some inspirational type of vibes, man. We gotta succeed out here. I'm gonna give y'all a tip, little jewel that I have to preach to my clients or teach to my clients a lot of the time. Nick, peace. What's going on with you? How you living, my brother? Sweet Tea, peace. What's going on? Y'all see, you got the book in my hand, man. I always stay with the book, always stand with the knowledge. This is a little plant-based book, The Complete Idiot's Guide to Plant-Based Nutrition. Pretty good book. If you're looking to make a transition into the plant-based lifestyle, this is a pretty solid book. Real simple, man. It breaks everything down in a simplistic manner. Like all the vitamins, the minerals, the macronutrients, it breaks down everything. It literally tells you or instructs you on how to eat if you transition into that plant-based lifestyle. And it does it in a simplistic fashion, a simplistic manner. Definitely recommend this book if you're striving to make that transition, man. It's a powerful jewel, powerful book. So I'm just breaking it down, man. Just getting some jewels, soaking some information in. As always, y'all know how I get down. Got to stay doing the knowledge. Santriez, peace. What's going on? Travian, peace. What's going on? Thunder Scorpion, no doubt about it. Hey, as long as you tapped in listening, we all good. Oh, Nick, here we go. Get back to it. Back to work. JFW 321. What's going on? Oh, John, no doubt about it, man. You definitely gotta start making the money work for you. We working too hard for the money out here, man. We gotta start making our money work for us, and it's a lot of different ways that we can do that. One of the main ways, again, we always talk. The big thing right now is investing, man. But again, we got to invest in our communities. We got to invest in ourselves, man. Get that information up. Whatever it is that you're striving to do, one of the best investments you can make is the investment in yourself, the investment in the mind, the investment in information and knowledge. That's the foundation. That's the true stock market, investing in that mind. So whatever it is that you're striving to do in life, you got to make sure you invest in the mind by feeding yourself the information that's required in order for you to master whatever it is that you are striving to do. Mastery is what we after. Think about it. Would you rather go to the mediocre person that fixes cars, or would you rather go to the person that this is what they do? They have mastered the art of fixing cars. Everybody is suggesting this person. Who would you rather deal with? I'm dealing with the person that has mastered it in my eyes or according to society. I'm going to deal with that person that got that great reputation. Like this is what they do. So whatever it is you're striving to do, you got to master it. You got to be the best person in that particular field. And the way to become the best person in that particular field, again, got to invest in that information. So we got to stop being lazy out here. If you're striving to do something, for one, you got to put the work in. Then second, you got to learn about it, man. You got to continue to learn about it. Everything is always changing. Everything is always evolving, man. We like to remain stagnant. We feel like we have learned all there is to learn about whatever it is that we're striving to do. Never. Things are always changing. Like in the fitness space, things are always changing. I got to stay doing the knowledge to this nutritional information because it's always changing. I can't sit down and be like, I'm complacent with where I'm at right now. I feel like I done learned everything that there is to know about nutrition. Oh, this information is boring. I don't need to learn any more about fitness. That's false, man. I should be learning something about my field every day. And you should be doing the same thing. Whatever it is that you're striving to excel at, you need to be learning something about it every day. Spend 30 minutes to an hour learning something pertaining to whatever your field is. That's important. That's important, man. We got to deal with mastery. We masters out here, man. We don't deal with mediocrity. We masters. That's the end we choose. We opt for mastery. We opt for being masters over mediocrity. We opt for mastery. That's what we opt for. That's what you was born to do, be a master. It's your birthright. So again, now we're gonna start building on the topic for today, which is something that I kind of manifested by just thinking. I was just pondering, and I realized something in life, and it's something that I've been telling a lot of my clients, that sometimes in order for us to speed up the growth or speed up the process towards success, we got to slow down. We got to slow down. It's very easy for us to sit back and feel like we're not doing enough. What's hard sometimes is realizing that, man, I'm doing too much. So a lot of people don't understand that. And then this goes back to productivity. See, productivity is really not what you should be striving for. Efficiency is more like it, because it's easy to be productive. You can spend your day doing a bunch of any and everything. That's productivity. But are you efficient? Are you efficient? If I just wake up and I just start doing things from the time that I wake up to the time that I go to sleep, that's productivity. But all of the stuff that I'm doing could be meaningless, irrelevant towards my actual goals and objective. Efficiency is putting in the proper work, doing things that's relevant towards your goals and your objective. So I'd rather be efficient opposed to just merely being productive. Productive is just doing things. That's all that productivity is. Being efficient is doing the right things, doing the things that matter. So at times we overly focus on just doing things, multitasking, being productive. No, you need to focus on being efficient. Like they say, work smarter, not harder. You can work smarter and harder, but we want to focus on being more efficient. So sometimes you just got to scale it back, slow it down in order to actually speed up the progress. That may sound counterproductive to some. It's the same in the fitness space. In order for your muscles to grow sometime, you got to rest more. You got to rest longer instead of trying to overwork yourself. So sometimes you got to value rest. You got to value scaling it back, decreasing your workload if you're really trying to go to that next level. And a lot of times we don't do that. We always trying to do more and more. That's not the solution all the time. And that can be unhealthy, leading to high levels of stress. We don't want to deal with those high levels of stress, especially with the way that we direct that energy. See, stress can be useful if we learn how to direct the energy properly. But for the most part, we deal with stress incorrectly, which leads to diseases, illnesses, ailments. So we don't know how to deal with stress. So the best thing for us to do is to minimize the level of stress. So the last thing you need to be doing is trying to do more if you already do enough. If you already do a lot, why would you need to be striving to do more? No, it's time to scale it back. You need to eliminate some things from your day-to-day tasks. Eliminate a thing or two. If you got 7 things on that to-do list, focus on the top 3. Focus on the most important 3. Stop trying to do all 7 of those things on a daily basis. Focus on the top 3. Focus on the top 3. Because again, like I said, man, we doing too much out here, man. We are running ourselves through the ground. We overworking. The adrenal glands, man, they just all bad out here. They exhausted. We just overwork, man. That's why a lot of us are fatigued. A lot of us are tired, lethargic, things of that nature, because we overwork. We doing too much, but we really not reaping any type of benefits and rewards from this overworking. For the most part, we overwork underpaid type deal. We overwork with nothing to show for it type deal. We overwork and just stressed out. That's not healthy. That's not a recipe for good health. So we got to scale it back, man. You got to value that rest, man. You got to value your health. And rest is important and rest is essential. I know it feels good to be doing a lot of things. I know it feels good to get a lot of things done. But are some of the things that you got done, were they really necessary that you really need to do that? Was it really relevant towards your goals, towards your objective? If the answer is no, stop doing it. Stop wasting your time on things that's not beneficial toward your objective and goals in life. Stop doing that. Stop doing it. We want to slow down, man. Like I said, we want to work a lot smarter. Because we got a lot of hard-working people out here. We got a lot of people out here willing to put in the work. Got a lot of that. That's not the problem. The problem is not that people don't want to work. That's not the problem. That's not the problem, man. We tired because we overworking ourselves, man. So we got to learn how to scale it back. We got to learn how to scale it back. And like I said, I'm talking to y'all, but I'm also talking to myself too. Scale it back. Scale it back, man. It's okay to chill sometimes. It's okay to relax. It's okay to deload. It's okay to rest. It's okay to not do anything for a second, man. That is when you recharge the mind. That's when you recharge the mind. You use that phone without charging that joint up. What does it do? It dies, man. And that's one thing we don't do. We don't charge ourselves up. We don't give ourselves the time to charge up. We don't do it. We don't do it. So you got to give yourself a time to charge back up, man. Charge that battery back up. Rest. Rest. Put yourself on that charger. Rest. Till you get to that 100%. Then go back out there and do what you need to do. Then you can travel. Then you can move. Then you can do what it is that you need to do, man. Rest, though. Rest. And again, rest don't necessarily mean sleep. It's just relaxing, man. Taking your mind off of certain things. And for the most part, that also helps with creativity as well. That's why some of the best ideas come to you when you're doing things that's unrelated to your line of work. Man, I can't tell you all of the creative titles, the ideas, the concepts that I done came up with just by being in the gym or running, walking, taking a shower, like things that are unrelated to what it is I'm actually striving to do. That's when you get the best ideas, man. When you just sit back and do something that's taking your mind off of your work. That's when you get your ideas. That's when that creativity starts to sink in. So again, value your leisure time. Leisure time is necessary. Leisure time is necessary. Leisure time is beneficial for you, your family, whatever the case may be, whatever your situation is. Leisure time is of the utmost importance. Make time for leisure time, man. Just relax. You ain't got to be working 24/7, man. Just sit back, kick back, take a walk, take a run, get your exercise in, all this leisure activities, read a book. Just do something, man. Just relax. Just relax. Check to see what type of comments we got going on. Swag, peace, what's going on? Terenzo, what's going on? Got somebody look like they pulling up on me. Y'all know I don't like surprise visits. That's throwing me off for a minute. So y'all give me a second, man. I gotta deal with, see who this is that's pulling up on me. Then I'm gonna get back to building, man. I don't know if they trying to come in here or they trying to go next door. But y'all know I gotta deal with the situation, man. I stay on guard. Stay on guard, man. What they say, stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready, man. Ain't nobody gonna ever catch me slipping, catch me off guard. Somebody pull up, I'm looking at them, I'm hawking them. They better hurry up and get out this car and announce themselves. I don't like when people do that. They messing up the build. Cause I ain't gonna start back building until this situation is resolved, till they get out this car and I figure out where they going. See, this is how we got to be. This is how we got to move in life, man. We can't be letting people catch us off guard. We don't do that. But Miss Donnie, peace. What's going on, everybody? Miss Donnie, Terenzo, Static Sand, Justin, peace. What's going on? Righteous Reese, what's going on? T Jizzle. Divine, you told me to hold the book up again. Here it is. Here go the book right here. Complete Idiot's Guide, Plant-Based Nutrition. Like I said, this book is real simplistic. It breaks everything down in a simplistic manner when it comes to plant-based eating. I'm telling you, this book is a jewel. If you're striving to make the transition to the plant-based lifestyle, I definitely recommend this book. The Complete Idiot's Guide to Plant-Based Nutrition. Book is a jewel. Book is a jewel. Beautiful Goddess Keys, Peach Queen, what's going on? Montel, get that work in. Thunder Scorpion, man. I got one stimulus. I didn't get the first. I got like the second one. But it is what it is. We focusing on boosting that income with or without a stimulus. Terenzo, yeah, momentum is definitely the key. And ride that momentum. That's one thing. And I'm glad Terenzo just said that. That's one thing that I actually didn't do in my younger years, man. I had some momentum for certain things, and I didn't ride that momentum. And we just figured out the car situation, man. They wasn't coming in here, so I was ready for it. I was about to, I was finna meet them halfway. They wasn't about to come in here catch me slipping. But we good though. We good. But back to what Terenzo was saying with momentum, man. I had momentum early on in life with certain things, and I didn't ride it. Reason why I didn't ride the momentum, we know how that go. I was listening to everybody else. So you know how that goes too. Everybody else thinks that they know what's best for you. But really, truly, the only person that knows what's best for you is you. Literally. So I got caught up in listening to everybody else in regards to what direction I should take in life. And that caused me to not ride the momentum that I had in regards to certain endeavors that I was pursuing at that point in time. Like, I could have been on YouTube. I could have been doing this. That was the momentum that I had. Like, when YouTube was in its infancy, way back in the day, when I was first on YouTube, I could have rode that wave and rode that momentum because of some of the stuff I was doing and talking about. But I was listening to everybody around. Everybody was talking about, man, you don't need to be on YouTube. You don't need to be doing that. It ain't no money in this, that, and the third. You need to focus on this college. You need to focus on putting yourself in more debt, really. So I focused on that. The whole while I could have been doing YouTube on the side, and I could have been focusing on that. That was one thing that I had momentum on, and I just did not ride it. If I would have rode the momentum 10 years ago on YouTube, would have been a whole different ball game. But better late than never, though. And I had momentum on other things, man. Even like with the fitness stuff, man, I had momentum, didn't ride the momentum. I was listening to everybody else. Everybody else gonna try to kill your momentum, man. They're gonna try to kill your momentum. So you really don't need to listen to outside voices and sources when you got momentum. When you got momentum, disregard all the outside noise. Ride the momentum. What's the worst thing that can happen? And we talking about momentum. So if you got that, we ain't talking about just starting from the bottom, starting from zero. You already got some momentum. All you need to do is keep going. So when you in a situation where you already got momentum built up and all you need to do is just keep riding that wave, what's the worst that can happen to you? The moment you try to incorporate anybody else in it, they gonna try to talk you out of that situation. You don't need to do this. Why you want to do that? Don't allow anybody to kill your momentum at all. Don't let anybody kill that momentum, because that is exactly what they gonna do. It's exactly what they gonna do. Do not listen to people when it comes to your life, especially when you know in your mind what's best for you. When you know in your mind what's best for you. And then when your gut confirms, because again, the gut, second brain. That's why you get the gut feeling. So when your gut is, when your gut is in alignment with your mind, like when everything is in alignment, that gut feeling is telling you, do this, that, and the third. Listen to it. Listen to it. Listen to it. The body don't be lying to you. What tends to happen is we start listening to everything outside of the body, and that's what starts confusing us. The body is telling you off the rip what's happening. The body is telling you off the rip which way to go, what to do, what to pursue. We make it complicated. We start asking other people questions. Hey, should I do this? Hey, should I do that? That's when you start walking into problems. Your body and your mind had already told you, do this, do that, eat this, don't eat that. Your body and your mind had already let you know. The body is all wise and intelligent. Body and mind had already let you know what to do. You just ain't listening to it. You would rather listen to somebody that calls themselves a doctor, somebody that calls themselves a parent, like whatever the case may be. You want to listen to everything but the all-wise and intelligent body and mind. And it's speaking to us all the time. Speaking to us all the time. You will have a dream. You will have a vision. You will have a feeling. You will get some information. However it chooses to speak to you. The body and the mind does some talking. It does some communicating. We just don't listen to it. We value everybody and everything else more than we value our own bodies and minds. Why would your body lie to you? That gut feeling, it's not there to lie to you. It's there to let you know, do this, don't do that. I don't want you to eat this because it's going to harm me. Stop doing this. Here goes a headache to let you know. Stop eating that. Why are you not listening to the signs that I'm giving you? That's what the body is letting you know. The body then gave you this code. It's like, man, you keep eating all these foods and I ain't too fond of. Here goes the cold. Here goes the virus. Here goes inflammation. Stop eating this crap. Stop eating this nonsense. Stop eating this poison. I got to let you know something. Body is literally letting us know, and that's what's killing me. People walk around acting like they don't know what to do in life. They don't know what to eat. They don't know how to think. Listen, your body lets you know. Just eat something. Just eat something and wait 30 minutes. Your body going to let you know. You're going to start feeling sluggish. Body like, nope, this wasn't good. Then eat something that's good for you. Give yourself 30 minutes. You got a bunch of energy. You feeling good, feeling light. Body let you know this is what we need. But we ignore the signs of the body. And we start seeking out everything outside of ourselves. You can literally listen to your body and find out exactly what you need to eat. But instead, you finna go trust somebody else. No. Listen to your body. Experiment. You are a scientist. You are a scientist. Man, we experiment in life every day. But we just need to start listening. We need to listen to ourselves, man. That is important. That is important. Listening to other people, like I said, that leads to stress, disease. That leads to your momentum being just derailed, being just stopped completely. That leads to all of that. So I don't even include, as harsh as it may sound now, I don't even include people when it comes to my goals and things that I'm just pursuing in life. They just got to see the finished product. I don't like letting people in no more because I don't like the energy that people bring when I bring up certain things, man. I don't like the energy. So I'm just going to, listen, you just going to see it manifest. That's it. You're going to see the end product. Then you can formulate your opinion. But at this point, it's already built. But I'm not letting anybody in on the process no longer because the energy be trash. And I don't need trash energy. I don't need that trash energy. So if I know that you're going to supply me with trash energy and I got something big that I'm working on, you just going to have to see it when it's done. You're going to have to be there when it's finished. You're like, dang, I didn't know you was working on that. Oh, exactly. Not telling you that I was working on that because of the energy that you was going to supply. Got time for that. Got time for that. I done been there, done that too many times in life where I'd be excited about something. And I'm like, man, I really see the potential in it. Then you bring it up to 2 or 3 people and they like, since they don't understand or see the vision in it, then they shooting it down. And then since you a young bull, you kind of buying into it like that may not be a good idea because such and such brought up good points. So you start trying to rationalize their opinions, their viewpoints because you trust their word. Doing that no more. Only word I trust when it comes to my vision is my word. So I'm selfish now. I'm selfish now with my vision. I'm selfish now with my goals in life. I'm selfish. I'm not sharing my vision with everybody. I'm not sharing my goals with everybody. I'm not doing it. It's my vision and they are my goals. I don't need anybody else to see my vision. That's why it's my vision. It's not your vision. We don't have the same vision. All right? So I don't care if you don't see it. I don't care if it sounds crazy to you. It's doable to me. It's realistic to me. I don't care if it's unrealistic to you. I'm finna do it. So I'm not bringing it up to you. I don't need your confirmation. I don't need your validation. And y'all need to apply that same thing to your life. You don't need nobody else's validation and confirmation for anything that you're striving to pursue in your life. Point blank, period. I don't care who it is. I don't care how much you trust the person. You don't need that validation. I don't care who it is. What do you need somebody else's validation for you to do something? You don't need it. You do not need it. You don't need anybody else's permission to be great and do great things. You do not need it. You do not need that. As unnecessary. I'm not seeking anybody else's permission. If I want to open a gym, I'm opening the gym. If I want to lead this job, I'm lead this job. If I want to open this business, I'm open this business. I don't need your permission to do it. I don't need your insight to do it. Because guess what? Even with your insight, it's still going to be trial and error. So at the end of the day, nothing to it but to do it. So I'm going to just do it. I'm going to just put in the work. Learn along the way. That's how everybody else did it. So everybody else did it, so why I gotta be any different? Put in the work, man. The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. I'm not afraid to take risk out here. The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. We out here trying to play it safe. Playing it safe, that's that mediocre living. I ain't playing it safe. As they say, stay dangerous. We taking risk out here, man. It's already risky enough just being black in America, man. So I might as well go ahead and do some things I want to do. I'm liable. Anything is liable to happen to me once I walk out the door, man. A cop could be having a bad day today, and that could be the end of me. So my life is already risky just because of the way I was born here in the wilderness of North America. So it ain't gonna make it any better by trying to play it safe and be soft and scared. So I might as well do some things that I want to do. I might as well strive to leave a legacy that I want to leave. Might as well. Might as well got enough forces working against me. So I might as well do things my own way, make my own rules. Might as well. That's how I see it. That's how I view this situation. Gotta take risks, man. I was designed to take risks. It's in our blood, man. It's in our blood. We ain't designed to be out here playing it safe in this system that wasn't designed for us in the first place. Take some risks. Take some risks. That's when you really gonna start to see change. That's when you really gonna start to elevate and succeed in life. When you start taking risks, man, big risks. That's when you really gonna see some growth and development, man. Take them risks. Do some risky things out here. Yeah, you getting that steady paycheck from that job, but all right, leave that job, man. You gonna figure it out, because guess what? You don't want to be hungry out here. You don't want to be homeless out here, so you gonna figure it out. You gonna figure out what to do. You gonna figure out what to do, but sometimes, man, we need to put ourselves up against that wall, put that back against that wall, apply that pressure. Sometimes we perform well under that pressure. So sometimes you gotta put that pressure on you. Like, man, I gotta figure it out. I got 2 weeks to figure this out. I bet you figure it out. I bet you figure it out. I bet you figure something out, because you don't want to starve. You got a family to take care of. You don't want to see your kids starve, so you gonna figure something out. You gonna figure something out. Gotta trust in yourself. Gotta trust in your abilities. Gotta trust in your skills, man. You gotta trust in yourself, man. You got a lot of things that you're good at. Got a lot of things that you can do. Got a lot of things you can learn. You got a mind, so you can learn anything. So again, I don't want to hear that. You got a mind, you can learn anything. Learn anything, man. As long as you got that mind and it's functional, you can learn anything. So there's no excuses out here. If you don't feel like you was naturally born to be gifted or good at something, learn something. It's a lot of things that you can learn and become great at. So it's a lot of things out here like that. So nah, we don't need excuses on that end, on that level. Sherwin, appreciate that donation. Thunder Scorpion, and that's how I move. Plenty of people done told me that's exactly how I move. I move mysteriously, enigmatic. I'm a taboo, and I gotta move like that because I don't like too many people in my mix. I do not like too many people in the mix, man, because like I said, they try to shoot it down. They try to shoot it down, but they can't shoot you down if they can't see the target. They can't see the target, they can't shoot it down, so I don't even give them a target to shoot down. I'm just moving. I'm moving and manifesting. I'm moving and manifesting. I'm moving and manifesting. That's it. You see me, all of a sudden, I got a whole gym. I'm telling you, people in my own family that didn't know I was doing this. Didn't know it. They only saw it when it happened. They was like, well, Dad. They was like, what's going on here? When did you do this? Don't worry about it. Been in the works for a minute. I wasn't finna let nobody in on it because I ain't need no negative energy. This was a perfect situation, so I took it. Wasn't no thinking. I didn't need to think about it. I already knew it was a perfect situation. And I know I'm good at what I do. So I'm like, if I take this situation, I'm not gonna fail. I'm not gonna fail. So I took it. And I was behind the scenes with it. Next thing you know, got a whole gym that's out here. Whole gym. Nobody, not too many people knew about it. Thunder Scorpion, and that is the way I move. You're not about to know a lot about me unless you ask some questions. Point blank, period. Unless you ask some questions. I'm not volunteering. Listen, I'm not volunteering my vision and my goals any longer. Like I said, I've been there, done that. I'm not volunteering that information. Not volunteering that information. I'm not volunteering the process unless you ask me a question. And you got to ask the right question at that. If the wrong person asks me a question, I still may not answer it. I still may not supply them with the information, with the vision, with the goals, with the objective. It depends on who you are when you ask the question. If you're the wrong person and you ask me what I'm working on, I'm liable to tell you nothing. Or I might tell you something, but I can't really disclose the details right now. So it depends on the person. I ain't finna share it with any and everybody, even if you ask me a question. You gotta be the right person and ask me that question. Then I may break down what it is that I'm working on. But plenty of times, man, I didn't have people ask me questions, man, and they shooting it down. So we ain't got time for that. We don't got time for that at all. We ain't dealing with those people. We're not dealing with the people that's killing your dreams, killing your vision. We ain't dealing with those individuals, man. We ain't dealing with those individuals. And this ain't no New Year. This ain't no 2021 cutoff thing. No, this is today. What is today? March 9th, like right now. Like now is the time. Stop dealing with those individuals. Stop sharing your vision and your dreams with everybody. Just put in that work and manifest it, man. Then when it pop up, then let the people come out the woodworks then and act like they always believed in you. See, that's what they gonna do. That's what they gonna do. When you pop up with the gym, then everybody gonna be like they always believed in you. When you pop up and manifest your vision, they always believed in you. Always knew you was capable of that. But if you would have shared the vision, the process with them, then they would have been doubting you. But when they see the finished product, then they always believed in you. They always knew you was capable of doing great things. Get out of here with that fake energy. Get out of here with that fake energy. That's why I don't be dealing with a lot of people. Be fake energy behind it. Fake energy. Y'all doubted the process, but then when the process is over and you see the end product, then now all of a sudden you believed in it the whole time. Why was you doubting the process then? So you can keep that same energy, as they say. If you was doubting me during the process, doubt me when you see this finished product. Don't start singing high praises to me when I manifest the vision. Keep that same energy, because guess what? I'm gonna keep the same energy, because I remember when you was doubting me during the process. I ain't gonna forget that. Nor am I going to forgive that. I'm not going to rock with you. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen, point blank, period, man. This is a fault to black people, man. We too forgiving and we too friendly. When people show you them true colors, man, stop rocking with them. Stop rocking with them. Stop rocking. We too quick to let our guards right back down. Person can stab you in the back. You survive it. And you like, all right, cool, I survived. He ain't mean to stab me. And they stab you again. Stab you again. They'll keep stabbing you until it kill you. That person stabbed you in the back the one time, man, you supposed to learn from that. Like, hey, bro stabbed me in the back. I survived it, though. Glad that I survived it, but I'm not going to deal with a person that literally stabbed me in the back again. No, I don't want to get stabbed in the back. It's like we want to get stabbed in the back. We want to get betrayed. We want to get abused. We want to get cheated on, whatever the case may be. It's like we want it. We keep going right back to the same type of people, to the same type of situations that give us the stuff that we complain about. Stop dealing with these people. Stop dealing with these people. Because if you keep dealing with the people, then I'm going to assume that you just like being stabbed in the back. You just like being abused. You just like being cheated on. You just like being all of these negative things. I'm going to assume it. Stockholm syndrome type deal. I'm just going to start making assumptions. If you keep going back to the same type of individual, same type of characteristics, and you claim that these same people keep mistreating you, then you keep running back to these same situations and these same people. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. That's foolish. That's foolish, man. Somebody stabbed you in the back one time. You're supposed to learn from that. You're not supposed to get stabbed the second time. That's the whole point of doing the knowledge. You're supposed to learn from experience to avoid the same mistake. So if somebody stabs you in the back from the same mistake that you made the first time, that is your fault at that particular point in time. It's your fault. It's your fault. Accountability. The first time we can chalk it up. We can chalk it up. We can go 50-50 of the blame. Like, dude, just the person that stabbed you, they wicked, but then you may not have had all the knowledge on that particular person. May have caught you off guard. I give you that the first time. Second time, 100% your fault. Because you dealt with this person and you already knew what they was about. You dealt with a person that had the same characteristics of the person that stabbed you the first time, so you knew what they was about, just chose to ignore it. That's your fault, 100%. 100%. I don't care who disagrees. That's your fault, 100%. You deal with the same people or the same situation and the same thing happens to you, that second time, that's now your fault. Every time after that first time is your fault 100%. That's your choice. Hold yourself accountable for the things that happen to you in your life, period. Stop making excuses, stop blaming everybody. You made the decision. You literally talking to the same quality of female and wondering why you getting treated the same way. It's your fault. They literally all acting the exact same and you wonder why you can't find somebody out here. You wonder why all your relationships are trash. Because you talking to the same exact type of person. Same exact type of person. So that's your fault. It's not the other gender's fault. It is your fault. It's not your family's fault. It's your fault when they betray you and you keep trusting them. You keep thinking that they gonna change when they didn't stab you in the back 20 times. It's your fault. Your fault. Your fault, point blank, period. Again, it's why I moved the way that I moved. I'm not allowing these things to be my fault. I got control. I'm learning. I learn who to share things with and who not to share things with. I learn from that. If I keep sharing things to the same people that continuously shoot me down, shoot down my visions and dreams, it's on me. It ain't on them. They just acting the way that they act. I can't expect for them to change and see the world how I see it. So they acting the way that they see the world. So how is that my fault? I mean, how is that their fault, I mean? That's on me. I'm choosing to try to force somebody else to see my vision. And then I get mad when they don't see it. That sounds, let's be real, that sounds stupid. That sounds stupid. You sharing your vision with a person and you mad that they don't see how you see it. That's stupid, man. You can't expect somebody to see something exactly how you, literally, we can see the same exact thing. Like they say, if 100 people saw a car accident, you gonna get 100 different descriptions of what actually happened. And we all saw the same accident, but you gonna get 100 different descriptions of what happened. Literally. That's how it is, man. So you can't be mad at somebody because they ain't out here seeing things how you see them. Come on now. That's your fault. That ain't their fault. Because they see in the world how they see it. They gonna give you the game. They gonna give you a perspective or outlook based on how they see things, not how you see it. So nah, you got a vision. It's your vision. Can't get mad at anybody else for not seeing it that way, for not believing in it. Can't get mad. They wasn't brought up to believe in that type of vision. So why you think they just gonna believe in it? Because you brought it up. Don't work like that. It's sad, it's harsh, but it's reality. Reality don't care anything about it being sad, harsh, rough, whatever the case may be. Reality just is. Truth just is. So we got to look at things from a reality standpoint. Look at things for what they are, not what we want them to be, not what we think they should be. And a lot of times we look at the world based off how we think the world should be. But the world is not the way that we think it should be. The world is the way that it is. And we got to look at it in that light, in that manner. And that's going to eradicate a lot of suffering that you do mentally. Reason why we suffer a lot is because we got this, we view this world in this illusory type of, with this illusory type of outlook. It's an illusion the way we view the world. We think the world should be one way and it is nowhere near close to being that way. We think everybody should just be good people because we think we good people, which is a whole nother topic. But we think everybody should just be decent people. And we get upset when people don't act that way. Nah, man, it's a lot of wicked people out here, man. It's a lot of lost people out here. It's a lot of blind, deaf, and dumb, as we call them, people out here. It's a lot of that out here. You may be good-hearted, but you can't expect everybody that you encounter to be good-hearted. You may do things in a certain light, but you can't be mad when you come across other people and they don't operate according to the way that you operate. You can't be mad at that. You can't be mad at that. And that's just a sad truth. Just a sad truth. DJ Elmo, believe him or her the first time, 1,000% of the time. Yeah, yes, people can change. Yes, people can get second chances, but guess what? You ain't got to be the one to give them the second chance, man. You better value your peace and your sanity. I tell people that all the time. Yeah, you can change, but you ain't got to change on my watch. You betrayed me one time. It's time for you to roll. You gonna change somewhere else. You gonna change somewhere else. You not about to be changing on my dime. Meaning you finna betray me 3 or 4 more times and then change. No. That ain't how that's working. I value my peace. I value my sanity way too much for that. I value my peace and my sanity way too much for that. Way too much for that. Don't got time for that. Don't got time for that, man. I got way too many things that I'm working on to be worried about trying to be there for somebody through a whole change. Like, nah, you betrayed me, man. If I gave you the opportunity, if I let you in at one time and you let me down, that's on you. Should have thought about it. Should have thought about it. When I distance myself from you after letting you in, because for one, it takes a lot for me to let you in. So if I let you in, it took a lot. So when you betray me when I let you in, that's on you. You gone. Eliminate it. Because it took a lot for me to let you in the first place. Oh, John, man, like I said, man, I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to myself. Yeah, Thunder Scorpion, sometimes that's what you gotta do. Sometimes that's just what you gotta do. Sometimes that's what you gotta do, man. You gotta start hit reset. Hit reset, man. We be afraid to just hit reset real quick. Just gotta do it. And again, you control that. You control it. That's why I said slow down in order to speed up. Hit reset. Things ain't going right. I tell people all the time, man, I reset. I ain't gotta wait till Monday to reset. I ain't gotta wait till the beginning of the week to say reset. No, I can reset right now. Right now. Hold up. Things ain't moving right. Reset. Different. Gotta change it up. Gotta change it up. So we not playing around with people no more, man. We not playing around with people. We gotta stop. Listen. That's why I said one of the best things that happened to me is when I started studying like Eastern philosophy, Buddhism, and things like that. And they just talked about not having expectations for people. See, eliminating expectations, man. Again, that eliminates a lot of suffering. When you don't have any expectations, man, you don't give people the opportunity or the pleasure to betray you, because I don't have any expectations. So when something does happen, when a person does show me that side of them, it doesn't surprise me, because I don't have any expectations. I'm not looking at that person like that person would never do such. Y'all done seen that on the news? Oh man, such and such would never shoot up the school. Such and such would never do this. How do you know? Such and such was capable of it. Hence why such and such did it. Everybody is capable of doing that. Everybody. We all capable of reaching that negative level, that positive level. We all capable. There are no exceptions to this rule. We are all capable of wickedness. Literally. So me eliminating expectations is the best thing I ever did. I don't expect a certain type of response when I tell people something. I just don't expect nothing. Don't expect anything. No expectations. Why would I have all these expectations? I can't control how people respond. I can't control how people move. So why would I have expectations for them? I only got expectations for myself. That's it. Got expectations for other people. I don't control these other people. So I don't deal with having expectations for them. It don't even make any sense when you think about it. It don't make any sense. It leads to suffering. It leads to stress. It leads to just an unhealthy condition in your life. Having all these expectations for people. Don't do it. No expectations, man. No expectations, man. When I go deal with people, I don't have any expectations. This can either go great or this can go terrible. It can go either way. I ain't finna go into a situation like, oh, this is great. No, I'm neutral. No expectation. No expectation. I empty the cup, man. That's what Bruce Lee taught. I empty that cup. That's what you do. I empty the cup. That's how I'm saying nothing is able to catch me off guard. Nothing surprises me. I'm not shocked. I'm like, oh man, I can't believe such. I can believe it. This person human just like anybody else. So I can believe that they lost it and did this. I can believe it. Yeah, they may have appeared to be a nice person on the surface 10 years ago, but it's a lot that can change within 10 years to make them do what they did. So yep, I believe it. Doesn't shock me, doesn't surprise me. I'm not caught off guard by it because I don't have no expectations. I eliminated the expectations, period, man. Eliminated them. Dealing with other people. Empty the cup, man. I don't expect anything from you in regards to our encounter or interaction. So therefore, I'm open to everything happening, to every and anything happening. Yeah, beautiful got his keys, and that's it. That's what I do. Hit him with the peace sign. Hey, I hope you figure everything out in life, and I hope everything work out for you. But I'm finna keep it moving. Nigel, peace, what's going on? Terenzo, no doubt, believe. But that's how I do it. That's how I do it. No ill feelings, man. I hope you succeed in all your endeavors in life, but you done betrayed me. Well, I'm moving on. DJ Elmo, listen, I mean it. When I say I don't have no expectations for anybody, I mean that. Listen, no expectations. The only person I have expectations for is myself. That's it. And hey, my wife, she'll tell you the same thing. She'll tell you that. I don't have any expectations for anyone. Because again, the moment I do that, then that's when I'm gonna have all type of suffering. When I expect somebody to treat me a certain type of way and they don't, I'm suffering immediately. I'm suffering immediately. So I don't have any expectations, even in regards to like a relationship. Because again, when I look at everything revolving around me, when I have these expectations for myself, like I said, in a relationship, or even if you got a family, guess what? They gonna reflect your light, they gonna reflect your energy. So me living in a righteous manner, me having high expectations for myself, like naturally, she gonna reflect that energy. If she doesn't reflect that energy, then she's not for me. Then your children, I don't have to have high expectations for my children. All I got to do is live righteously, do what I need to do, and they gonna see that. They gonna see that. So I don't have any expectations for anybody other than myself. Because when I live my life the way that I need to live it, my universe gonna revolve around me. So they gonna reflect that light. They gonna reflect that energy. So I just live and do what I need to do. And everything else falls in line, falls in place. Don't expect anybody else to follow what I'm doing. Like when I got into a relationship, I didn't expect for her, I didn't have any expectation for her in regards to cleaning up how she was eating. Nope. What did I do? I had expectations for myself. I said, man, I'm gonna clean up the way that I'm eating. I don't care who I'm in a relationship with. Now, if they pay attention to what I'm doing and they want to make the transition, I'm here for it. But I didn't go into a relationship like, hey, you need to watch what you eating. You need to stop eating this meat. You need to do this, that, and the third. I went into this relationship and she saw that your boy wasn't eating no dairy products, wasn't eating no meat. Interesting. I kept it up no matter where I was at. Then, after seeing me do this for so long, seeing the discipline, she was drawn towards it. This wasn't no expectation. I wasn't like, all right, man, one day she gonna make the flip, she gonna transition. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna focus on myself because I value my health. I value my health. So again, when you start focusing on what you need to do, I'm telling you, everything gonna revolve around that. Naturally, you gonna find people that reflect your energy and your vibe, your frequency, whatever you want to call it. Naturally, you're going to produce an environment that is conducive to your energy, to your vibe. That's what's going to naturally happen when you focus on yourself and have these expectations for yourself. If you focus on your health, then you're going to attract somebody, or if you're already with somebody, they're going to gravitate towards it because they see how passionate you are about it. They see how disciplined you are. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. That magnetic is strong. BYG 342, peace, what's going on? And Denise, now when you use it on her, did she make it make sense? Yeah, Thunder Scorpion, that's all it is, man. You human, so you liable to do anything that any human can do, so it don't surprise me. It does not surprise. Oh, man, I cannot never believe little Johnny would commit this. No, man, little Johnny is the same as Elroy that shot up the school. Like, we all capable of doing that. We all capable. All capable. John Sims. See, there we go. And that's understandable. Of course, you would think, I would expect my wife not to cheat. Again, don't have that in me. I ain't even expecting that. What I'm going to do, though, is focus on how I am. I know I'm not going to do it. I know I'm not going to go out here cheating. I know I'm not going to be out here messing with other people. I know I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to focus on that part. I have no expectations for anybody because, again, I have seen a lot, have lived through a lot. So with that being said, it's easy for me not to have any expectations. I can just focus on being the best version of myself. And then at the end of the day, the truth won't always come to light. So I ain't worried about that. When I know and understand the truth gonna always come to light, I don't have that making not having expectations, it makes it that much easier. When you know that the truth gonna always come to the light. Living that reality makes it easier, man. I don't have any expectations because at the end of the day, the truth gonna come to the light. Cream gonna rise to the top. That truth is the cream. It's gonna rise to the top. I'm gonna find out one way or another. Then once I find out, I'm gonna make my move based on that. That's how I operate. All I'm doing is focus on being the best version of myself. Reciprocity, man. If I put in good, then I should get some of that good back. So I just focus on putting in the good, putting in the work. That's all I focus on. That's all I focus on. I don't need to focus on, well, I hope she don't do, because then this is what you're going to do. You're going to obsess with it. You're going to spend too much time worrying about if such and such is fulfilling your expectation. You're going to have all these expectations for a person and you're going to be neglecting yourself because you're going to be spending your time wondering if they fulfilling the expectation. You're going to be spending your time wondering, is she cheating? That's what's going to happen when you have expectations. You with a woman and you expect for her not to cheat, you're going to find yourself wondering if she doing it. Oh man, what's she going out here for? Man, she might be cheating. Why is she want to leave right now? She might be cheating. See, that's what's going to happen when you start having those expectations. You're going to start wondering things like that. You're going to be obsessed with it. I'm good. I ain't cheating over here, so that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. So right now, it may sound counterintuitive. It may sound like something that's different. But I'm telling you, when you live your life like that, you're going to eliminate a lot of stress. You're going to eliminate a lot of stress in your life. You're going to eliminate a lot of stress, a lot of suffering. I guarantee that 1,000%. Guarantee it. Yeah, DJ Elmo, and that's why, honestly, in my humble opinion, I feel like that's why a lot of the relationships fail in the first place. Too many expectations. You don't even know this person. You expect this person to be immaculate across the board. You don't even know this person. You don't know this person at all, and you got all these expectations. Man, supposed to have this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third again, times 5. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. You got a million expectations for this person, and you got one expectation for yourself. That's why a lot of these relationships and a lot of this stuff don't work out here. Got all these expectations for a person, man. And wonder why all these expectations for a person, man, and you ain't got no expectation for yourself. You may have 5 expectations for yourself, but got 500 for this next person. And when they don't hit one, then it's like no good. They missing one. They got 499 out of the 5, and you like, nope, no good, because they can't do this. Like, come on, man. We got to be realistic out here. Denise, I can see that because that's typically the response. That's typically the response. They say something along those lines. Yeah, Thunder Scorpion, it's a great thing. It's a very great thing. And yeah, them expectations be killing us, man. You going into a relationship and you expect this person to open it. Oh, he ain't opened the door for me. I mean, but dude done paid the bill. He done took you on the date. You know what I'm saying? He done constructed the whole date, but he ain't opened the door for you. And you're like, nope, no good. Nope, no good. This ain't gonna work. He ain't opened the door. Incorrect. The whole thing a waste. Like, man, you just ignored the 1,000 good things that he did, and he ain't opened the door for you. That's a problem. He ain't a gentleman no more. That stuff is stupid. That stuff is stupid, man. Stuff is big time stupid. Big time stupid, man. We got all these expectations and get mad when people don't score 100% on the test. As if a 90% ain't still an 80. Like, you know what I mean? Like, man, come on now. You got all these expectations and they don't score 100%, and you like, nope, can't do it. You ain't even scoring 100% on those expectations. So why should somebody else have to get 100% on? And they ain't even had no chance to study for the test. So what you mean they need to be getting 100%? Now, with that being said, people don't understand when a person says what I'm saying and they feel like I'm saying you should talk to any and everybody out here. That ain't what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is you go into a relationship with the cup empty, man. Clean slate. Don't go in there with this image of a person that may not be the reality of the person that you deal with. This is how you actually figure out the individual. This is how you avoid being with somebody for so long and not knowing. See, that's how that happens. The reason why people out here and they've been with people for years and they still don't know them is because when they got with them, they had this picture or this image of the person in their mind that is not a reflection of the real person. See, they saw this so-called potential in them, which is all the potential is. When some people say they see potential in the person, what they saying is they see an image that they done created that this person has yet to fulfill. So when people say that, oh, I see all potential in you, yeah, you see me being a certain way according to your life, according to your vision. That's what potential is. When somebody say that, that has everything to do with them. It has nothing to do with you. I don't care anything about the potential you see in me. It's about the potential I see in myself. That matters. So again, I'm not walking into a relationship like, oh, I see potential in her. I see potential in her. She can do this. She can end up doing this. She can end up transitioning to this. Think about it. What if she don't do that? What if all of these things I feel like she can turn into, she don't turn into them? So again, this is a whole image, a whole fantasy land that I done created in my mind based off of some potential. So stop doing that. Instead, I'm walking into it like, hey, I don't know how this is finna go, because that's honest. That's honesty. I don't know how this is finna go. So we gonna chop it up. I'm gonna learn about you. I'm gonna learn about myself, and we gonna grow together. Clean slate. Clean slate. I'm gonna focus on being the best version of myself. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. So I'm going into this thing with no bias, no expectation, none of that. None of that. And everything is going to fold according to that. According to me, just focusing on being the best version of myself. Doing the things that I need to do. Everything is going to unfold according to that. Those high expectations creates illusions, man. And it creates it makes you delusional. Because again, you so focused on, you caught up on potential. This potential may never turn into kinetic energy. So I don't care about potential, man. Potential can stay potential for a lifetime. That potential don't necessarily mean it's going to transfer to kinetic energy, which is the energy in motion. So that person can remain, they can remain full of potential their whole entire life and never manifest that energy. So I ain't caught up in the potential. I ain't caught up in no potential. I ain't caught up in no image that I have for the person. No, I'm caught up in the image that person has for themselves. I'm caught up in the potential that the person sees in themselves, not the potential I see in them, not the image I have for them. No, I need to see what's the image you got for yourself, what's the potential you got for yourself. How do you believe in yourself? It ain't about me believing in you. It ain't about me seeing greatness in you. Do you see it in yourself? That's how we got to build. If you see that greatness in yourself, if you see a lot of potential in yourself and you striving to manifest that potential, that's peace. That's peace. I can't be living like I see all greatness in you. I see all potential in you, but you don't see it. Nah. I need for you to see that potential. I need for you to realize that greatness. That's what I need. That's what I need. Yeah, righteous Reese, 1,000%. And another thing, these relationships fail because piggybacking off of what you said, righteous Reese, people try to live up to the expectations of the other person. So when the other person has these expectations, it's almost like being a child. Don't know if you all can relate to this. Probably can. But like when I played sports, Man, I got caught up in trying to live up to the expectations that other people had for me. So it was a horrible feeling like you done let your pops down, feeling like you done let your uncle down, feeling like you done let your coach down, because you trying to live up to other people's expectations of yourself instead of playing your game, instead of going out there doing what you good at. You trying to live up to the hype. That is the worst thing to do. Worst thing to do. You know you good at something, man. Just play your game. Just play your game. When you trying to live up to the hype and the expectations, man, that can backfire. That can backfire. Then you gonna start overthinking. You gonna start doing too much. You gonna regress instead of progressing. So again, man, sometimes this stuff fails. This stuff goes awry because we trying to fulfill the expectations that somebody has for us. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. If you telling me, for one, this is what I don't like. If you telling me about some expectations that you have for me, first of all, you telling me that you don't respect me enough to just let me grow and evolve on my own pace at my own time. So I don't care nothing about your expectations. First of all, you need to ask me about what the expectations I have for myself. Where do I see myself? And then you got to know and understand that I'm going to evolve and grow on my own dime. I don't need your expectations. All right? Don't need that. Because I value evolution. I value growth. So I don't care anything about your expectations. Especially if they are not in alignment with my expectation. This is my life, not yours. Point blank, period. So I'm going to evolve. I'm going to grow on my own dime. Never let anybody dictate when you grow and evolve. Never do that. I ain't never allowing somebody to tell me when I need to grow, when I need to change. I'm doing that on my own dime. Stuff ain't happening overnight. So I ain't letting anybody else control that. Flat out. It ain't happening. Those expectations may be harmless, may sound cool, but guess what? I got my own list that I need to adhere to before I try to adhere to what's on your list for me. Not happening. Not happening. Like I said, we got to be selfish. We got to be selfish out here. We got to be selfish out here, man. You just got to be selfish. You out here trying to fulfill somebody else's vision that they have for you instead of fulfilling your own, then wonder why you unhappy all the time. You got a whole list of things you want to do in life, but you neglecting it because somebody else got a whole list of things they want you to do and be in life, and you trying to adhere to that list. Neglecting your whole entire list of things that you want to do in life. Come on now. And wonder why you stressed out, miserable, unhappy, suffering, depressed, etc., frustrated, angry. Because you trying to fulfill the duties and obligations on somebody else's list. Come on, man. That's a recipe. It's a recipe for suffering and depression, anxiety, all of that. All of that. Yeah, bona fide, most definitely. You got to, listen, you have got to have that solid relationship. It's a broken record. You got to have that solid relationship with yourself. You just got to have it. Got to have it. And when you got it, like again, listen, if you value and respect yourself, then again, it's like nobody gonna really have any expectations for you because again, you gonna value growth and development. You gonna value your health. So it's like, you ain't worried about other people's expectations because again, these are things you probably naturally gonna do anyway. But what happens is people try to speed up your evolution and your progress. They want you to be something a lot more faster. Basically run at their pace. So nah, that's dead. That is dead. I'm not running at nobody else's pace. I'm not running. Listen. When my man's Nip was talking about this a marathon, one thing about the marathon, one thing about running and being a runner, one thing they tell you is never run at somebody else's pace. That's how you tire yourself out trying to run at somebody else's pace. Negative. We ain't doing that. I'm not running at anybody else's pace. It's my race. I'm finding my pace and I'm running at that exact pace. I don't care whether or not I win. I'm going to finish though. And that's all that matters for me. Terenzo, man, appreciate that donation. And yes, that's all I care about. Potential I see in myself. Potential I see in myself. That's it. And I'm making sure that potential becomes kinetic. That's it. That's all I'm worried about. That's it. That's it. And Miss Donnie, and again, exactly these type of people. And Miss Donnie, I gotta make you a moderator. That's crazy. But yeah, and my boy John, gotta make you a moderator. But yeah, Miss Donnie, those type of people I can't rock with. Can't rock with them. Always looking for help, always looking for a handout. Listen, never looking for a handout. Look at what, like y'all see some of the stuff that y'all see me doing. A lot of this, I'm doing it literally myself. Literally, I ain't got no large team of people helping me do what it is. Like, I ain't looking for no handout. I'm gonna put in the work that's required. I'm gonna do what I need to do. I ain't looking for help. It's a lot of people out here that, look, y'all know I'm in the fitness space. This how crazy the world is. It's a lot of people that simply won't get up in shape because they don't have people to work out with. Like, or they may come to a class with somebody, but then when that person's schedule changes or something, then they stop coming. Like, man, you don't need this person to come in and get the workout in. What you need that person for? You can work out without this person. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, we too dependent upon other people for our growth in life. Like, man, all right, I started coming with you, but I'm getting in shape. So, all right, if you can't come, I'm still gonna show up though. I'm still gonna show up though, because I need this. The world ain't gonna stop because you stop coming. Or I ain't finna be like, man, I will go to the gym, but I ain't got nobody to work out with. I need the workout group. No, you don't. You gonna die waiting on some people to work out with you, man, because a lot of people lazy out here. You better just get it in by yourself. Forget all that, man. You waiting to get yourself healthy, to get yourself right. Man, just go get it in. Go get it in. You don't need to be waiting for somebody to be like, all right, let's go, let's get up and nah, you making excuses. You trying to rationalize the laziness. Just say it. You lazy, you don't want to get up. You say, I need somebody to work out with. If I had somebody to work out with, I'd be in the gym 5 days a week. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. It sounds good. It sounds good to throw that blame or accountability on somebody that don't even exist. You threw the accountability on somebody that don't exist. A fake workout partner. You blaming a fake workout partner that don't exist. Come on, man. I just seen it all. Seen it all. And we do this. We do this. Man, you better get up and you better get that workout in, because why? That's what you need to do, because you're trying to be around for a long time and live a nice quality life. That's why you need to be getting up working out. Not, oh, I ain't got nobody to work out with me, so I can't do it. I need help. Nah, it's too many resources out. It's too many people out here willing to help you. Go find you a trainer. Go find you just go into the gym. Just go in there. I guarantee you're going to find somebody that'll help you out. Guarantee. It ain't hard to find people it ain't hard to find experts out here that can help you out. So that ain't hard to find. So stop making all these excuses. Stop looking for that help, that handout, that pat on the back, whatever the case may be. Man, just get it in. Take some L's along the way. Experiment on the machine. Go in the gym. If you don't know how to use the machine, just try it. Look it up. You will learn. It's a lot of stuff that I had to learn how to do it by using it. Ain't nobody tell me how to use it. I picked it up. I got on the machine, and that's how I learned. It wasn't nobody that told me, hey, this is how you do it, man. I got on that machine. I said, man, what? I ain't care about looking stupid. So come on now. D. Patterson, definitely walk your own pace. Walk your own path. Definitely. Definitely. Oh, Lorenzo. And that's a whole nother video, another topic, but most definitely true indeed. 1000%. Beautiful Goddess Keys. That's the only way I really be working out half the time, man. I'm gonna just get it in, because a lot of people be distracting my vibe when I'm working out. Complaining and taking too long on the rest break. Got time for that, man. We getting it in. We ain't got time for that. So if you messing up my vibe, get away from me. Like, I got work to put in, because I value this fitness thing, man. I ain't gonna be working with somebody showing me down. Ain't happening. You better be willing to put in this work. If you're not, we ain't doing it. Oh, Tony, no doubt. And like I said, man, I'm up in the ante in a minute. Because like I said, I got the little membership set up, man. So I'm finna be doing a lot more of my workouts on this joint, posting them joints. So I'm really about to get people right and exact on that fitness tip. It's really about to happen, man. We taking it to the next level, just fitness wise. Got a lot of workouts. I'm like a mad scientist with the workout, so they say. Sharif, man, what's going on, my brother? Get them workouts in, man. We got to do that. We got to do it. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle out here, man. We ain't making excuses. It's a lifestyle. We got to be around, man. People, you ready to die? I'm ready to live. I'm ready to be alive. I ain't out here talking about I'm ready to die. I'm ready to live. I'm ready to be alive and spread this message. I got life to live. I got a long life to live. People talking about getting older. Nah, I'm getting better. People be talking about, like your wording is everything. We be speaking the wrong things into existence. Man, I'm just old age. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. It's laziness. Laziness. Come on, man. Got nothing to do with old age, man. We get better. I get better with time. Literally. Like I said, I feel better than I felt at 18. So we getting better with time. We getting better. We getting better. We learning more. We doing things in a wiser manner. We ain't out here. See, people don't understand when people start talking about just even fitness. When people start talking about things, man, I used to be able to do all this when I was 18. Just because you was able to do that don't mean that it was healthy to do it. See, that's the difference. Yeah, I was able to do a lot more at 18, but that's why your body's suffering now. Because you was out here thinking that since you was able to do it, that means that it was good or healthy for you. No, it was destroying you then. Your body just took time to let you know that it was destroying you. So now it's like we operating smarter, more efficiently. So we not trying to do the same things that we was doing at 18. I'm not trying to do that because it was stupid. That was dumb. The way that I was working out, the way that I was lifting at 18 was not wise, was not smart. So I took those lessons and I'm applying them now. So we doing things differently. That's how you get better with time, because you learn. You learn from the things that you was doing when you was a youngin'. And you do things better, more efficiently. So come on now. That's what we doing. Man, Nick, y'all know better than me. I just created the membership joints because YouTube suggested that I do it. I have no idea how to become a member on this joint. No idea. I have literally no idea. I don't know how you go about doing it. I just see people doing it on other channels. I ain't even looked into how to tell you how to do it. Have no idea, but I created like 3 levels of it. 3 levels of it. And I even forgot the levels, but it's like one of the levels is nutrition videos. One of the levels may be like 2 workouts a week that you will get. And then the third level may be like 4 workouts that you will get. Something like that. I just created them joints. I have no idea how to tell people to become a member. None at all. I would have to do the knowledge to it and come back to you. I have no clue. I'll sit up here and make up something. That's all I don't want to do that. So I have no idea. If anybody know how to become a member of something, let me know. Because I have no idea. That's why I ain't even been promoting it like that, because I don't know how to, I don't know what to tell y'all to do. But I know one of the little memberships that I created, it involved like 4 workouts, and you would get some like dietary or nutritional guidance and whatnot. So it's like literally virtual training and whatnot. So that's one of the memberships that I have on here. So the people that sign up for that membership, you're going to be getting a full week's worth of workouts every freaking week. Tony, and at least you learn from that. A lot of people, man, I done had a lot of brothers that got shot, still be out here going crazy. Still be out here going crazy. And they got injured from being shot. Still out here doing the same thing that led to them being shot in the first place. So at least a situation happened to you, and you like, all right, man, I'm finna do something. I'm finna take my health seriously. Cause I got people that done had all type of situations and ailments, been on their deathbed almost, and still go right back to doing the same things that led to the condition. That's tragic, trash, and sad. Listen, you get that scare, man, that's supposed to wake you up, and you supposed to be like, man, I ain't trying to go out like that. Don't happen for the most part, man. It's a select few who get hit with a scare like that and actually change. I know too many people that's like diabetic, got cancer, all this type of stuff, and ain't trying to implement any changes in life whatsoever. Not at all. What they say, I'm going to die anyway. Might as well die eating the foods that I like. The worst explanation in the world. I hate when somebody say that to me, I can't stand it. I'm going to end the conversation. So, like I said, man, I ain't entertaining anybody that has that, man, but you supposed to learn from that. It's a reason why you survived it. One of the reasons is you need to pay closer attention to your health. So when you survive a situation like that, man, that should wake you up. Should open your eyes, man. But when it don't, then anything, like I said, that happens to you after that, man, you deserve it at that point. If you came that close to death via like a cancer or diabetes, then you survived it, but then you went right back to doing the same things that led to the condition in the first place, and it take you out the game. And I'm not gonna be acting like I'm sad, man, because you had the ability to change your way of life, and you did not. You did not. You chose not to. You chose to do the things that you knew will make your condition worse. At that point, I can't be concerned about that, because you choosing death at that point. You choosing it. You building your own grave at that point. I'm just waiting on a call. Because at that point, man, you know that you don't need to be eating these certain foods. They done told you. Even the people that be lying done told you some of these foods are dangerous. And you still deciding to eat those foods. At that point, you digging your own grave. And I'm not about to stress myself out about it. And that's real. That's real. You was fortunate enough to survive. So you need to be fortunate enough to make the changes that's necessary and required for you to continue surviving and thriving. So honestly, man, listen, it may sound cold-hearted what I be on, but I ain't got no sympathy for people that be digging their own graves, especially when they survive a situation. It's plenty of people that get the ailment the first time and don't make it out, don't survive. You survived it. You know, your cancer left you, remission, whatever the case, and you still going out here doing the same wicked things, man. So, no, like, you ain't value life. You took it for granted. That's your fault. You took it for granted. What they say, being healthy is a choice. Having a disease is a choice. A lot of people don't want to hear that. That stuff is a choice, man. Lifestyle choices contribute to most of these diseases and ailments. So we making choices out here. We choosing dis-ease. We choosing sickness. We choosing illness. We choosing it. We not choosing health. And that's just a fact. It's an actual fact. Every time that you eat that processed food, you choosing disease right there. You choosing to dig your own grave. When you eat that meat, you choosing that death. You choosing it. You know all the things that meat is linked to. You choosing those things when you eat that meat. You choosing that cancer. You choosing that high blood pressure. You choosing that high cholesterol. Because those are all the things that's linked to the food that you eating. Literally. I mean, literally. You know that. It's easy to look it up. You had a smartphone, you'll look up anything else. You just look up that. Ill effects of meat. You look it up. It's going to tell you. I ain't lying. So every time you choose to eat those bad foods, you choosing death. You choosing your own grave. You choosing to dig that grave. Yeah, Miss Donnie, any and everything can be reversed. And again, they want to say that's pseudo. There ain't no ailment that the body can't reverse. And that's a fact. You can't find me anything that the body can't reverse through proper lifestyle choices. Anything can be reversed. Man, Orlando, listen. 36, man, we young. You a young bull. Man, I'm gonna be in my prime at 60. Like, I'm in my prime until I die. I ain't gonna never be out of my prime. Man, I ain't finna let nobody tell me I'm out of my prime. Oh, I'm gonna be 90-year-old, 90 in the gym doing pull-ups. Come on now. I'm changing the narrative of life. I'm changing the narrative of life. People kill me with that. You out of your prime. No, I'm in my prime. What does prime mean? You know, what does prime mean? When I'm feeling good, I'm in my prime. So if I'm 90 feeling good, I'm in my prime. But with that being said, y'all, man, I didn't serve my time today, man. I got to get on up out of here. Got a client that's finna walk in. Got to put him through this grueling session. So it was nice chopping it up with you all. This is a powerful build. This is going to be one of them ones y'all got to rewind, man, because I was on vent mode. So it's one of them ones y'all probably going to have to rewind, play it back for that inspiration and that motivation. Hey, Sharif, man, if you can't do assisted pull-ups, get you a little band. They got bands on Amazon, and they like resistance bands that give you assistance. So you want to work your way up off of those resistance bands, and then eventually you should be able to pull your own body weight up for the pull-ups. But if you don't have access to an assisted pull-up machine, get those bands. And those bands will help you on a regular pull-up bar. And then you work your way up to the one with least resistance. And then you should be able to eventually master your own body weight. Divine, your pops, that's how I'm going to be. That's how I'm going to be rocking. But with that being said, y'all, man, I appreciate the interaction, the dialogue, comments, donations, positive words, all of that good stuff. It's always a positive vibe on this stream. I'm definitely tapping back in with y'all tomorrow, maybe around the same time, or maybe a little later in the day. Depends on how the day go. But I'm out for the day. Y'all enjoy the rest of this Tuesday. Again, work on being efficient today. Work on being efficient. And learn to slow down in order to speed up the progress. So we out, y'all, man. Y'all have a wonderful Tuesday, man. And John, appreciate that donation. Peace, y'all.